The colossal stone statues of Easter Island, known as Moai, are among the most enigmatic and awe-inspiring creations of human ingenuity, a silent testament to a complex and now largely lost Polynesian culture. Rapa Nui, as the islanders call it, sits isolated in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, over 2,000 miles west of Chile and 1,200 miles east of Pitcairn Island, rendering its inhabitants remarkably cut off from outside contact for centuries. The mystery of the Moai, who created them, why they were created, and most importantly, how they were moved, has captivated archaeologists, engineers, and the general public alike for generations. These monolithic figures, averaging around 13 feet tall and weighing several tons, were painstakingly carved from volcanic rock, primarily basalt and tuff, sourced from a single quarry on the island's Rano Raraku volcano. Over 887 Moai are known to exist, with approximately 397 being located at Rano Raraku, representing a sort of Moai cemetery where the statues remained unfinished or were abandoned. The construction of the Moai began around 1250 AD and continued until approximately 1500 AD. Coinciding with a period of significant population growth and societal complexity among the Rapa Nui people. Initially, the prevailing theory regarding the movement of the Moai focused on the idea that they were dragged across the island on wooden sledges, lubricated with water or mud, and propelled by teams of laborers. This sled theory gained prominence largely due to the work of Thor Heyerdahl, the Norwegian adventurer and ethnographer, who famously replicated the movement using a simplified model in the 1950s. Heyerdahl's experiment, though demonstrating the possibility of movement, faced significant criticisms, primarily due to the sheer number of laborers required, the vast quantities of wood needed for the sledges and rollers, and the limited logistical support to sustain such an operation. Easter Island, unfortunately, suffered from severe deforestation, likely caused by the Rapa Nui people themselves, as they cleared forests to build canoes, construct houses, and crucially, to fuel the production of rollers and sledges for the Moai transportation. The depletion of forests led to soil erosion, reduced agricultural productivity, and ultimately, societal collapse, a tragic consequence of resource mismanagement and a possible cautionary tale for modern civilization. The absence of sufficient wood to sustain the traditional sledge-based transportation method forced researchers to re-evaluate the established theories, leading to the development of alternative hypotheses. One of the most compelling and now widely accepted alternative theories involves the use of a rock-walking technique, where the Moai were danced into position by carefully tilting and pivoting them, using ropes and leverage. This theory, championed by Terry Hunt and Carl Lipo, suggests that the Moai were not dragged across the landscape, but rather walked in a series of carefully orchestrated movements, minimizing friction and requiring fewer laborers. The concept is rooted in the Rapa Nui oral traditions, which speak of a God's walk performed by the Moai, accompanied by chanting and rhythmic movements. Archaeological evidence supporting this rock-walking hypothesis includes the discovery of grooves and markings on the Moai's bases, which could have served as pivot points for leverage. Furthermore, analysis of the Moai's centers of gravity reveals that they are designed for stability during tilting, making them easier to maneuver than previously thought. Another fascinating discovery is the presence of cradle-like structures found near some of the Moai, which could have been used to support the statues during pivoting and maneuvering. The use of ropes and wooden levers, combined with coordinated movements of laborers, would have allowed the Rapa Nui people to incrementally tilt and pivot the Moai, effectively walking them across the island. This method would have been less reliant on large quantities of wood for rollers and sledges, mitigating the deforestation issues that ultimately contributed to the island's ecological collapse. The rock-walking theory also aligns with the Rapa Nui belief system, which emphasizes the spiritual power of the Moai and their connection to the ancestors. The movement of the Moai was not merely a logistical undertaking, but a sacred process, imbued with religious significance and performed with reverence. The specific techniques employed by the Rapa Nui people likely varied depending on the terrain, the size of the Moai, and the number of available laborers. The movement of the Moai involved a complex interplay of physical labor, engineering ingenuity, and spiritual belief, a testament to the resourcefulness and cultural sophistication of the Rapa Nui people. The purpose of the Moai remains a subject of ongoing debate, with theories ranging from representations of ancestral chiefs to symbols of fertility and mana, spiritual power. The construction and transportation of the Moai represent a significant investment of time, labor, and resources, suggesting that they held a profound cultural and spiritual significance for the Rapa Nui people. The gradual decline in the construction and transportation of the Moai around 1500 AD coincided with environmental degradation, resource depletion, and societal conflict, marking a tragic turning point in Rapa Nui history. The story of the Moai serves as a powerful reminder of the fragility of island ecosystems and the importance of sustainable resource management. The ongoing archaeological research on Easter Island continues to shed light on the mysteries of the Moai, offering new insights into the lives, beliefs, and ultimately, the fate of the Rapa Nui people. The preservation and study of the Moai are crucial for understanding not only the history of Rapa Nui, but also the broader human experience of creativity, ingenuity, and the complex relationship between humans and their environment. The Moai stand as silent witnesses to a remarkable civilization, a testament to human ambition and a cautionary tale about the consequences of unsustainable practices. Future research will undoubtedly continue to unravel the secrets of the Moai, enriching our understanding of the past and offering valuable lessons for the future.